with us from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. It's the Stanford Cardinal and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. I checked in with the Coastal Carolina head coach before the game. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. So the Stanford Cardinal offense will take the field for the first possession of the day. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. He's been a really good complementary piece to this passing attack.
Hey, guys, we just know, and we kind of laugh about it. When we talk about this team, you know you're going to get a tight end. Like, you just know you're going to get a big, strong, athletic guy in matchups. It was no different watching tape this week. In this offense, they found a great one, not surprisingly, Palmer, because it seems like they do it every single year.
And on offense, they're smart, right? I mean, it goes through the tight end. In the passing attack, that's oftentimes where the quarterback's going to be looking first, and we see that all the time. And so it's no surprise they've been able to reload this position and stock it up. You're going to see multiple tight ends in formations today, and they're going to attack this defense vertically down the field, throwing to what has always been their best position.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He unleashes a long one. He's got it at the 20. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Cardinal! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David and you're trying to upset Goliath in a game that nobody gave you an opportunity to win. What a nice job offensively, just making good decisions, taking care of the football, and making the plays when they were available to be made. They march it down the field, they get on the scoreboard, David, and I think this crowd right now is...
He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No, 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 no. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Tompkins. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on second and short. Sends it back in motion. Fires to the big fella. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Tompkins.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting on this block, getting a nice positive gain. making your situation really good on the next down.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's the return. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. How will they be able to deal with this lockdown corner on the outside who believes he can take away half the field? Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for a man, it's Kelly. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He wants to throw it. Gets it out quickly. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. The run inside. It's Nowaski. Got enough for the first. Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Chanticleer. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking down the middle. It's complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Tompkins. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And they got it.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. The accuracy is perfect, the loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Booster!
To the air. It's Kelly. Rushes on him. Puts it out of the air. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Chanticleers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Running inside, it's Nowaski. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
To the air on first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Snatches it on the right. They trip him up, but not before he has a huge gain and sends a bolt of momentum into the second quarter. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To throw, it's Kelly. Looking downfield. And the timing just a hair off. Behind the chains now on second and long. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He's got his man, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Cross. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some...
Tons of room in the middle. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. They'll run play action. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Trying to set up the screen. Turning it on. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Got his man. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Spears. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Stanford now has it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his legs, it's Harris. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now on the option. He'll be brought down at the 12-yard line. Not enough for the first down, and let's see if they try to convert on fourth. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. The run inside. It's Nowaski. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Back to throw, it's Kelly. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Guys, look at this. You're surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Oh, what a grab, pulling it in with one hand. And the shot to clear will snap it on first and 10. Wants to throw it again. Looking left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
This time on target. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh first down for the Oak. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got him. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their second. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Coastal! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Stanford quickly to the line.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage.
Lofts one high and deep. He's got it way down the field. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Stanford! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
To the air, it's Kelly. Complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Over. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab on the left. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the number 17 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's the Commodores eyeing a second win after the opening week loss. They're on top here in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game on the surf turf. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
The shot that clears will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Cross. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Dumps it off in the flats. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Kelly. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. And the Chanticleers have pushed it inside the 20. In the red area, it's Nowaski. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. A run for the quarterback. Bust through behind his pad. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste. It'll be first and goal for this offense. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. With the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! And the beatdown has ensued. What a game he's had. Third touchdown of this one and 5 on the season.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Find some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. Off play action. Under fire. Got his man out of the backfield. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. Running inside, it's Harris. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. This feels like 4 down territory, third and short from the 40. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the grab on third. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. This time he wants to throw, working that wide receiver screen. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
Wide 53! Wide 50! Go! Wide idiot!
Second down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4 down territory? Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Nowaski. Could be an alley. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. First down here for the offense. They'll send the tight end in motion. Right back to the well. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He might want another play.
Booster, booster.
Back to pass, it's Kelly. Here's a heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Cardinal. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Well, you don't see this very often. A defensive lineman getting the pick six. What an individual effort to get his hands on the football. How about that athleticism? And then take it to the house.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got it. On the move at the 30. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. It's complete. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Pulls it on the option. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have put up some stats. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense
maybe some room here. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, shot to clear. And the pummeling has started. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
That's why I love this offense running this option play, because if this running back gets the ball on the perimeter in space, he is so deadly and he's lethal. And he showed you right there. This guy's got a lot of tools.
And the returner goes down. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Spears. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Fires to the right. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Going for the goal line. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. The run inside. It's Harris. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking for a crease. It's Spears. Might have a chance. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And it's a sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Secures it at the 30. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. He's going to run it. Breaks into the open. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if and they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking for room, it's Harris.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Running inside, it's Spears. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.